everything that she wants, and hopefully she's going to find a home with someone who can. Our next guest is Georgia, and Georgia is the typical tortoiseshell color. You just saw Hermione, which was the diluted tortoiseshell. This is the black and orange version. Lots of people like it. It's very striking looking and beautiful, and not that the cat's color matters, but there are so many cats here that there has to be something that helps you choose. And that's definitely one of the characteristics that draws people to a certain cage or a certain cat. And Georgia is a stray, so she had a name. We don't know it because she wasn't wearing a collar or tags. And I cannot stress enough how important it is for your pets to be wearing some form of ID. A microchip is really the best because it can't fall off and we can always find it, but that only works if you keep the information updated. Because as you know, we had this little dog here last week, Sprinkles, who had a microchip that had never been registered. So we couldn't find her owner for like 10 days. But eventually we did. And one of the reasons it took so long was her particular owner called and left a message at the Humane Society that she was missing her dog. She didn't understand that the Humane Society is a separate charity that doesn't have a shelter, and they do work with victims of domestic violence, helping them keep their pets if they have to go to a shelter. They have grief counseling for people who have lost their pets. They do low-cost and even free spay-and-neuter programs, but they don't take in stray animals. We have the stray animals on Rosemont Avenue, and we are Frederick County Animal Control and Pet Adoption Center. We're not called the Humane Society. So please, if you have a pet, think about how you can put some ID on your pet. I know a lot of people are worried that cats will get tangled up if they're wearing a collar, so you can buy a breakaway collar, or you can take a nice piece of elastic from Joann's Fabric and just take a laundry pen and write your phone number on it and put a snap on it and let your cat wear that. It will either unsnap or stretch off, and it will not hurt your cat. Yeah, that Randy brought up a good point. If you come to our microchip clinic where it's $15 to get a microchip, then that's the cost of about 3 collars. So if your cat keeps losing her collars, microchip's even cheaper. So, and definitely a way that we can reunite you with your cat, which is really what we wish we could do for all of them, because half of the 5,000 animals that come to the shelter come here lost. So if we could find all the owners of all the pets, we would be done by half our task of rehoming and reuniting animals.